I am Slick Nick, your personal hairline hero, your red pill Chad dad. I received this comment. Let's make a video out of this comment right here. The video is called, Will I Keep My Zero Guard Buzz Cut and Not Grow My Hair Back Out? My good friend Aziz Quadri had this to say, quote, Mr. Nick, if you were to have just one hairstyle for the rest of your life, just one permanent hairstyle that you could not change, what would it be? End quote. Now, I'm going to speak honestly, and I think many of my viewers might find this answer challenging. Aziz won't, but I think some will. But this is my honest answer. If I could keep one hairstyle, this. If my hair was not going to change at all, I'd just keep this. My honest answer is if I ended up going bald on top, then I feel still like I'd want to keep this zero guard. I don't feel like it'd be worth the trouble for me to shave it with a razor and shave it to the skin or anything like that. I feel like, if anything, no guard. Okay, I'll say that. If I were to go bald on top, a no guard, which is not much different than the zero guard. But I don't know that I'd be tempted by having just one hairstyle. And even in this fantasy where, let's say I had a Norwood 1 and just thick hair. Well, I don't want to carry around a hairstyle with me the rest of my life. I mean, for one thing, a certain hairstyle, it may not be cool anymore after like 5 years. Like the whole disconnected part thing that, I was doing a year and a half ago and that a lot of guys were doing, it's not as popular anymore. I'm not saying it's not cool, but it's not as popular anymore. And it may become popular again in 20 years, but it's still kind of falls victim to the concept of being part of a fad. Many hairstyles often are that situation. I mean, even last night, my wife and I were watching Seinfeld on Netflix, and she just said, look at his hair. And yeah, just this big puffy thing. So that's part of the problem with hairstyles. It's a style, it's temporary. I feel that this is not a temporary situation. I mean, I get it that back in the 70s this wasn't as popular, but ever since Vin Diesel and company hit the scene and made it sexy and attractive and masculine, that a guy embraces baldness, I feel that things have forever changed. I also think too, and I've mentioned this before, but just the whole thing about people are choosing their genders. And okay, well, if you choose that you're a male and you want to be perceived as a masculine male, it's the most masculine way to match that identity. So if more people are saying, I am not choosing to be a male, that would otherwise we would assume they were, well, for those of us who continue to say, yes, I am a male, it's the male haircut, the most masculine way. But yeah, just the fact that it's not maintenance involved, that I do it myself, that it's so easy. But as far as something being timeless, I'd say this would be a timeless hairstyle. And I've never been the kind of person who just wants to keep hair on my head. I mean, I've said many times, I've been doing this about every year and a half, 2 years since I was 20, 21 years old. So for half my life I've been doing this. And I'm just always so happy when I do it. I mean, I mix things up by growing my hair back out, but ultimately, if I had to commit to one, it would definitely be this one. And no, I would not choose to have, this glorious head of hair. I mean, it's one of those things. Do I wish I had more hair? Did I have thicker hair? Okay, well, that's like saying, do I wish I was taller? Do I wish... That's not even an interesting thing. Because again, this is a red pill conversation. Specifically based on what I've got going on. Yeah, this would definitely be the hairstyle I would want to embrace. I feel this is the best extension of my identity on the inside, coming on the outside. Your comments belong. And I'll put a link to the Remington Shortcut Pro. I'm going to just do that in every video so that people can buy that if they want it. Your comment belongs right here.